Okay, guys, good morning. Can you see it now what I am showing? Okay, so I'll still turn a little bit. Make it closer. So, did you see it now? Okay, by the way, guys, that is carving. I mean garnishing. Another term is carving, but there's a little bit difference between the two, the carving and garnishing. So, that is one of those things that we're going to tackle a moment later. So, guys, it is me again, your Facebook friend, Vicente Fiancé Novis Vivero. So, what I am going to explain to you now, for those who are not really familiar with the garnish and carving. Okay, so garnish, by the way, guys, is that the thing that is being seen when you eat at the restaurant or in a hotel, most specifically in a or in an a la carte setup. A la carte setup in the sense that you are being served by the waiter, okay, or a chef. You are being served with the food that you have ordered, and on the other side, on the one side of that plate of yours, is that the garnish. That is the thing that I have showed you a while ago. So the carving is heavy difference from that garnish because when we say the carving, it is a bigger one. You can see that probably at the buffet section, buffet area, okay, and an eat all you can section. Let me say, for example, in Vikings, there it is in Davao. You can actually see there at the buffet area. There are some watermelons that is being carved. It is being designed into whatever it will be, something like the peacock, something like the flower which is rose. Okay, those are just the common designs of the carving that the chef is doing. Again, I say that a chef it is because that is one of the responsibility, bigger responsibility of being a chef to do the carving, to do the garnishing. Right? So what's the use by the way of the garnishing carving? So guys, in order for the food that you're going to serve, in order for the setup of the food that you are the the company, the hotel, the restaurant is appetizing one in terms of the visibility for the customers. Okay, with that, it seems like the customers, the guests of yours, having a sense of satisfaction. It seems like you are being uh, giving them a value. So by that, they become satisfied. They they have a feeling of the joy, things like that, guys. It is just because of the carving and the garnishing that the chef, that the team is doing. Okay, so that question sometimes, guys, that comes out from the mind of anyone. Can you make money out of that garnishing and carving? Well, I can say no, literally, when you are still working on the company, on the hotel, on the restaurants, or in the cafe. Why? Because you're still connected to the company. It seems like if you are doing the thing, meaning that you are only just doing the competition between you and the company itself, right? But on the other hand, you can make money out of that, guys, in silence. It is just because the customers having a feeling of satisfied, become satisfied. So it turns out that because they have a feeling of what I call a satisfaction, They feel valued, they feel happy because of that saving. Okay, so it turns out again that they shell out money from their pocket. So again, you make money out of it in silence, right? So if you are asking, if you're gonna ask, can we do this at home? Well, it will only just depend, guys. You can do this at home if you have a visitor, most especially if your visitor is the luxurious one, the fabulous, the picky one. You can do this carving and garnishing, right? In order for them to let them feel valued, right? But if you're only just doing this at home for your friends, your families, well, just make it sure, guys, that you do love doing these things. It is just because it is not that easy. You encounter a little bit difference as you go along with this, as you do these things. It is not that easy. So just make sure that you do love out of doing this. So that's just one thing that I can advise you guys. Well, you can do make money out of it when you are doing a business and this is the product that you are going to serve to the customers, and that is only the moment that you can do make money out of it, make money out of the effort, make money out of the difficulty that you encountered along the way. So guys, again, you can only see this most probably at the hotels and a buffet setup for the carving and the a la carte section, the a la carte setup for that garnishing one. Okay. So guys, what I just wanted to tell you is that in order for the business where you're in, most especially the food industry, becomes what I call successful, becomes better in terms of operation, have this effort to the company where you are going to be, where you are go, where you are in. So guys, this contributes a lot of goodness, a lot of good things, not only for yourself, not only for the customers, but also for the whole team, for the organization, and most specifically the company. In order for that company becomes more successful in terms of operation. So again, guys, this is me, Vicente, your Facebook friends. Have a good day, everyone. And again, we are talking about the garnish and the carving. So guys, good day, everyone. Again.